In the spirit world, when it comes to spiritual things, I often find that when I meet people, new ones, whether online or in person, they all ask me, "What do you do?" Well, it's hard to really explain. I do many things, as do other people. But to me, ultimately, when people say, "What do you do?" I consider myself as trying to live as complete of a life as I can, spiritually, body, mind, and spirit, without the distractions of the realm that we live in. So I believe that when we're born, we're very in tune. But life tends to put us in a box. So some of the things that I do to get outside of that box are dowsing. Dowsing's a means of getting in touch with energies, being able to find energies, and dowsing makes use of basically two devices. Now there's a lot more, as you get into it, there's other things, but the two basic devices of dowsing are pendulums, which is basically any weight on a string that swings, and L-rods. Now a L-rod generally is a piece of wire, often a coat hanger, which is cut into an L shape, and usually they put a pen on the handle so that it will swing freely, and that's considered an L-rod. So I make use of dowsing. I have experienced tarot cards. I use crystals. I do forms of divination. All these are tools to help us get back to where we should be as complete humans in this realm. Most of what I do now when I go through life, I don't use any tools. I don't use any dowsing devices. They were just a means for me to get in touch with the inner feelings in my body, so that I can just go out into the world and be receptive to thoughts, feelings, emotions, sounds. And that's where, when I teach people, I want them to go. I don't want them to keep coming back to me and keep taking classes. I teach the basics. I like to give people hands-on experience. The way I learned, I share with people. And it's been very effective. People enjoy taking my dowsing workshops. So what I do is I bring them outside on my property, and we actually find energies. We feel energies. We experience energies. Personally, I don't believe in standing in front of a class and just giving people PowerPoint presentations and they don't get the hands-on training. I like to take you outside, get you connected. I want to give you those wow moments in those experiences. So that's kind of what I do. I do use tools, and I have in my spiritual room downstairs, I have a lot of things that I like. And that's okay. But I want people to understand There's a difference between someone telling you you need something and you knowing in your own heart that, hey, I might like that. Because no device on the earth, no device that's being invented works without you. If you're not in tune, if you don't do your work, you won't get good results. Whether you're looking into a crystal ball or a bowl of water in a dimly lit room and using it to focus your third eye, or you're outside and you're reading the reflections on a river, it's all the same thing. So that's what I do. I try to help people connect with that inner spark they have. Let them become aware of the experiences we're all having, but with the life that we live, with the fears and the worries and the happy times as well. But it seems life has gotten a hold of people, and it's too fast. It's just a lot of stress. I like to take them out of that world, build that little spark within them, and then set them free from the bondage of this realm. That's what I do. And I have different means of doing it, different means of showing you how to have an experience. A lot of my experience I wrote in my book. The time is now, and I strongly encourage people to consider getting a copy. It's very affordable. It explains how to use pendulums, L-rods. It explains my spiritual experiences in my life. It's been well received. It's been sold in 8 countries now, thanks to the internet. So if you're thinking of something that will help you along your own personal path, consider my book, The Time Is Now. That's just a little bit more information about myself. I want to share some more so people understand who I am and what I'm doing here in this realm. Have a fantastic day.